Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be discussing a subtopic. This quadrants. It is a subtopic in trigonometry. The reason why we'll be doing this short video on this is because very soon we'll be going into trigonometry ratio in full, where we'll be discussing sine and cosine rules. We'll be discussing angle of elevation and depression. We'll be discussing bearing and distance, and we're going to be needing this teaching in this video, so it's going to be short. So let's concentrate on it because we'll need it in those topics I just mentioned. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, kindly do so. youtube.com/mysimplemaths. Ensure you click the notification button so that you can get all notifications that will be coming into this YouTube channel. As we'll be dropping video, you'll be getting notifications from this channel. Thank you. So quadrant, as you can see on the screen, when you have the axis of a two-dimensional Cartesian system which divide the plane into four infinite regions, each bounded by two half axes, is called what? Quadrants. So as you can see, when you see a two-dimensional Cartesian system that is divided into four infinite regions, as you can see, look at this, it is called quadrant. Now when we are discussing quadrants, we move anti-clockwise. You can see this red round arrow here. You are moving anti-clockwise. That is how you read your quadrant, in which this particular region is called the first quadrant. Are you with me? Now this second one here is the second quadrant. We are moving anti-clockwise, don't forget. And here is the third quadrant, and here is the fourth quadrant. Now people use different acronyms to get what they want when it comes to the issue of quadrant. Let's move to the second diagram that we can see on the screen. Good. Now this first quadrant here, all are positive. What do I mean by that? We talk about your sine is positive in this first quadrant, your cos is positive in this first quadrant, and your tan is positive in this first quadrant. That is why they say all. Now when you move to the second quadrant here, it is only sine that is positive, cos is negative, tan is negative. Now move to the third quadrant. Only tan is positive, sine is negative, cos is negative. And you move to the last quadrant, which is the fourth quadrant. Only cos is positive, sine is negative, and tan is also negative. Now like I said, if you look at this diagram, the acronym that is used here is CAST. C-A-S-T. Look at it. C-A-S-T. CAST. So you can look for your own acronym that will suit you. Like some people will say, all students take coffee. Just ensure you use appropriate acronym that will suit you, such that this A means all. Both the tangent, the cosine, and the sine, they are all positive in this quadrant, which is the first quadrant. Now the second quadrant, only sine is positive. The third quadrant, only tan is positive. The fourth and the last quadrant, only cos is positive. Now let's take an example. When you pick an angle from 0 degree to 90 degree, if you look at this, it's just like a right angle triangle. If you pick an angle from 0 to 90 degree, be it sine, cos, tan, they will all give you positive results. That is what I mean. Now you can punch your calculator or check your 4-figure table. You will see that any degree, any angle you pick from 0 to 90 as it were, be it sine, cos or tan, it's going to give you what? Positive result. Now let's move to the second quadrant. It means from 91 degree to 180 degree. If you punch it to be sine, say sine 91, sine 120, sine 150, all are in between 91 degree to 180 degree. If you punch it to be sine, it's going to give you positive. But in between this 91 and 180, if you punch cos or tan, it's going to give you negative. That is what it means. Move to the third quadrant. It's only tan that is positive. If you punch any of your angles in between 181 to 270 to be tan, it's going to be positive. But if you punch it as sine or cos, take for instance, you say sine 200, cos 250, just pick any angle in between this 181 and 270. For sine and cos, it's going to give you negative. But if it is tan, it will give you positive. Move to the last quadrant, which is the fourth quadrant. Only cos here is positive. If you punch cos 271 to 360, you will have a positive answer. But if you punch any of this degree angle here between 271 to 360 to be, if you punch it as sine or tan, say for instance you punch sine 300 or tan 292, it's going to give you a negative result. You can cross check. But if it is cos, it's going to give you a positive result. So we are going to be needing this little illustration in this video for our subsequent videos topic that we're going to be discussing, because very soon we'll be going into sine and cosine rule. We'll need some of this. We'll move into bearing and distance, angle of elevation and depression. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, kindly do and activate your notification button so that as we drop this video, you get notification from us. Thank you.